Hello, my name's Caleb. I'm doing my speech on snowboarding. I'll give you a couple facts about the history of it, my life growing up with it, and just all the fun things that you can do snowboarding. Here's a little fun fact. Snowboarding used to be called snurfing. I haven't heard it recently. I haven't heard people call it that in a while, but I guess that's what they used to call it because snowboarding and surfing, they're kind of like the same thing. I grew up snowboarding since like third grade. My high school or elementary school let us all go to our local ski resort, which is Nubs Knob in Harbor Springs, and we'd go every Friday night. We called it Ski Club. We just all go out with all our friends and go out for the night and enjoy the fresh powder. Snowboarding was actually introduced in the late 1960s. I remember hearing stories. I don't know. My dad used to ski, but he never really liked snowboarders because he grew up when snowboarding was invented, and he was a skier, and he always said that all the skiers hated the snowboarders because it was something new, and I guess they kind of like ruined the slopes by the ways you snowboard compared to like skiing. But it was introduced in the 1960s, but it didn't really get popular to like the late 1980s. And then snowboarding was actually introduced to the Olympics in 1998 was the first time we were able to snowboard in the Olympics. Like I said, my favorite place to go is Nubs Knob. I live 20 minutes away from it, so it was honestly easy to go every day when I was younger. It's kind of like a local place. A lot of local people go there, but across the street from it is Boyd Highlands, and that's more of like a touristy, and a bunch of tourists go there. But Nubs Knob is more local, family friendly. That's kind of like why I like it more than Boyd Highlands. Snowboarding to me is a lot more fun than skiing. I don't know. I like the fact that I'm strapped in. My 2 feet are on one board instead of having two separate skis. I don't know. I've just gotten used to it. I skied once and I didn't like that, so I switched to snowboarding, and it was a lot more fun. Last 2 years, I've gotten season passes to Nubs Knob, so I've gone a lot in the past 2 years because I've had that season pass. Another favorite thing about snowboarding is you get to hang out with all your friends and just have fun, go down the ski slopes. You can be out there all day. Time flies when you're having fun. Next thing you know, it's time to go home. But at Nubs Knob, I like Nubs Knob because they got a restaurant on the inside. They got a bar, so usually we just go get drinks and then head back out, hit the terrain park, and I don't know. Snowboarding is, to me, a lot more fun than any other winter sports. Snowmobiling's pretty fun, but I don't know, a lot of my buddies don't snowmobile back home, so we always went snowboarding. I'll let you know about some gear you need to go snowboarding with. So, one, you have your snowboard, which snowboards usually, you want them to go up just to your shoulder. That's the right height for them. Then you need boots, snow pants, jacket, gloves. I see a lot of people not wearing helmets, but helmets are a really good thing to have when you're snowboarding, especially if you're new at it. You also need some goggles. Depends on if it's sunny out, you want some tinted goggles. If it's dark out, you just want some clear goggles. Or if it's a blizzard out, you really want some goggles when you're snowboarding. Me personally, I'm just the average Joe at snowboarding. I hit jumps. I don't do no 360s or anything. Just casually go down the hill, go back and forth around the hill, mess around. I like to go through the trees at Nubs Knob. They have a bunch of hills where it's not really an open path. You just go through the trees. That's kind of what I like to do. My big goal for snowboarding is to go out to Colorado or Utah for, I don't know, I want to say a week, but I think if I get out there, I'd want to stay out there longer than a week. But go out to one of those big resorts, bunch of my buddies, enjoy the mountains and all the fresh snow because they get a lot of snow out there compared to here. But yeah, this year has been the best for snowboarding. I probably went out, I don't know, 5 times, and that's not a lot compared to the recent years, just because we didn't really have any snow this year. Snowboarding's pretty easy to get the hang of. You just gotta be good with balance because you're on 2 feet instead of 2 skis, and you're kind of facing this way, or yeah, like this. So you just gotta get used to that, and balance is key. If you ever want to try snowboarding, I would suggest going to Nub's Knob because they have amazing teachers and instructors, and they have the perfect bunny hill is what it's called there. It's free to ski during the day and night. You don't have to have a lift ticket just for that hill, but if you want to go on the other hills, you have to get a lift ticket. But that place is a nice place to learn because if you just want to go learn for a couple hours, you can go on the bunny hill. If you have your own board, or if you have to rent, you can just go out there for the day and get ski for free basically. And I don't know, Nub's Knob is forever my favorite place to go unless I head out west and find somewhere else that I really like. But yeah, snowboarding is my winter sport, and that's what I like to do in the wintertime.